So I'm back today and it's been a while, and if you can tell by my skin tone or my face being so mismatched from my body, it's because I've been on holiday. I have never been this dark before, hence why I've got the grey foundation on. I'm wearing the darkest foundation I own for myself and it looks grey, so it's too light for me. And I couldn't be bothered to go into my kit and colour match myself, so I was like, I'm just going to bronze up my face and go with it. But it looks even worse on camera, so it's not that bad in real life, guys. I look very ghostly, but I spent too long on this eyeshadow to be bothered to redo my foundation, so it's not happening. So you're just gonna have to deal with Miss Ghost over here, okay? Good. Oh, I need to stop drinking Coke, it's actually very bad. But yes, today I'm doing my monthly favourites, because I haven't done it in a while and I've got quite a few things that I want to talk about. So let's just get straight into it. I'll start off with skincare first, because I've only got 2 things in skincare, because you know I'm not skincare queen, I'm just cake your face and deal with it later kind of person. But I have been a skincare queen. Having said that, I've been really taking care of my skin. So the 2 things that I've been using that have been making the most difference is the GLAM Glow, what one is this? SUPERMUD Clearing Treatment. I really love this. It is expensive, but it's worth it, and if you use it sparingly like I do, it will last you for ages. I've had this for over a month now. It hasn't dried out because I've made sure to keep the lid on, but we're nearly finished. But I find it great, not only for my pores when they get blocked and I get lots of little bumps, but the spots that I've been having on my forehead as well, it seems to have really toned them down. Also, it gets like, you get dark little spots where spots are about to appear, like, that doesn't make sense. So your face mask dries, yeah, and then there'll be like darker areas on your face, and I've always realised that those darker areas is where a spot is about to appear, so I can start doing my magic before it even appears. So that's good, no? It's like a spot fortune teller. So, not fortune teller, a spot teller. That doesn't really make any sense either. But yes, so I really love this, guys, and I really recommend you try this out. This one is far more on the cheaper side and more affordable side, and this is the Ordinary Advanced Retinoid Emulsion. I was going to say cream, but it's not a cream, it's very liquidy. This cost me £8, and I started off by using this every couple of days because I googled online that retinoid is very strong on the skin, but my skin seemed to be fine with it. I didn't peel at all or anything, and it's really lovely. I saw someone talk about this in a beauty group and I gave it a go because I thought, why the hell not? I've got all these little bumps on my face, and someone said that it got rid of their bumps. So I was like, it's £8, why don't I try? And it worked. Like, it actually worked. I spent the whole of my holiday spot free, and it was a time in the month when I get my spots, if that makes sense. And it was great. I still can't go over this. I still use this every night and it is amazing. I've stopped using it since I've had my tan, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling this tan, I am feeling it, so I'm trying to make it last a bit longer. So I'm just like moisturising everywhere, but it's like peeling off my face like how fake tan does, and it looks patchy, so that annoys me. But anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. But yes, I really love this, and if you've got like uneven skin tone, or even like uneven texture, or if you've just got texture in your skin but it's not spots, it's just texture, this is so good. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. That's why it's probably sold out everywhere. I got it from Beauty Bay. I would say if you're going to order it because you have like textury skin, just go ahead and order 2 now before they sell out again, because it's been a lifesaver for me. This is definitely going to be part of my holy grail, and it helps with aging. I haven't started aging yet, but it's coming soon, so I'm helping prevent it, I think, but yes. So next we'll go on to foundation, because I've got 2, and this one is the one that I have on my face today. Don't be put off by the ghostliness, because apart from that, it's amazing. And this foundation is usually way too dark for me, but I was waiting for this, and I sat in the sun purposely on the beach so that I would be dark enough to wear this foundation and not have to mix it. But I'm too dark now, so I kind of cooked for a bit too long there. But this is a L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup with titanium dioxide sunscreen. So this is in W7 that I use. This foundation is amazing. This is my favourite foundation in the world. I would say my #1 foundation in the world. The only reason I don't wear it as much is because I said it's too dark for me, and also because the one that we have in the UK is different to the one that they have in America. So if you're in America and you have the screw top lids, then go ahead and buy it. But if in the UK and you have the pump ones, I don't know, I've got the pump one and it's just not the same. The colour's not the same. It doesn't leave the same kind of finish that I want. So I use this very sparingly because I don't know when I'm going back to the US, and I could just order it online. I don't know. I'm very lazy about ordering things. So yes, that's why I don't use it that often. But I really love this foundation. It's really, really, like, it's called Super Blendable, and it is really blendable. Like, once it's patted into your skin, it doesn't look like you're wearing heavy foundation. It just looks like there's nothing. It just looks like your skin's smooth. So yeah, why not? Why not have some smooth looking skin? Thank you. So next, I took this on holiday with me, so it's still got the cling film. I'm a bit extra because one time I went on holiday and my foundation ruined all my clothes. So yes, cling film your foundation, guys. So this is a Stay Perfect foundation, non-stop complexion perfection, up to 24 hours wear, SPF 15, hypoallergenic. I must say that a lot of foundations tend to make me itchy. I don't really get a rash. There's a few foundations that give me a rash, but I tend to just get itchy, and I don't get itchy with this, and I didn't realise it was hypoallergenic, and that's probably why I don't get itchy, so that's great. I've been having, this is like the first foundation I ever bought was this foundation. It's because they colour matched you with a little camera thing, and this is when I first started getting into makeup, so I was like, this is a great idea, let's go with this, let's do this. So yeah, but I hadn't used it in a very long time until my friend mentioned it, and she said she loves it, and I was like, oh snap, I haven't used this in so long, why not? So that's why it came back into my life again, and I've been using it regularly and I love it. And yes, there's just, #7 is a UK brand, so it's really easily accessible for myself. So yeah, I just really like the foundation. It gives a really nice coverage. It doesn't look heavy again, because I do not like foundations that look heavy, but this one I would say is more full coverage than the True Match, but it looks the same heaviness as a True Match, which is not heavy. I just said that all in a big roundabout riddle, but you got what I'm saying. On to the next one. So next I'm going in with concealer. When I first bought this concealer, I didn't like it because I felt like it made me very flaky, and I thought it wasn't the best for dry skin. I don't have dry skin, I have oily skin, but my under eyes are dry, so I have to have a very nourishing concealer for underneath my eyes because of how dry it is. But after a while I started putting this on with a brush instead of a beauty blender, and it's made such a difference. And I would have thought that's really backwards, seeing as my under eyes are dry. A beauty blender is better, but no, it's a brush. So yes, but this is the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer in Ginger. I must say, when I first bought it, it was the same colour as my skin. Now that I have a tan, it is like a very bright highlighting concealer, which is great, and I hope this tan stays around for ages for that purpose. But yes, it's just been really nice coverage, stays long, it doesn't crease too bad, and yeah, the difference was just a brush. So if you've got this foundation and find it quite drying, then just try it with a brush, because I don't know how that ended up happening with me, but it worked. So next is, what is this even? Oh, this is the Sleek Makeup Clear Brow Gel. I'm really picky when it comes to brow gels, because a lot of brow gels make my brow hair fall out, and I know that might be weird, or that might be common, I don't even know. Is it common, guys? Does brow gel make your brow hair fall out? Please let me know, I'm not going crazy. This is the Sleek Makeup Clear Brow Gel, as I said, and this doesn't make my brow hairs fall out, and it keeps them firm in place, and it makes my brows nice and hard, which is how I like them, because that means that they'll stay longer. So I don't really mind having hard brows, because no one's going to be running their hands through my brows. So yes. Okay, next, I've actually just run out of this, and that's because I've been using it so much, and I only got it like 2 months ago, and it's the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and there's nothing in there, so I won't even be able to show you the top. But basically this is the one that's a triangular top, just like the ABH brow pencil, you know, the, what's it called, the thicker one. And yeah, I really love this. This is more accessible than ABH. It is on the expensive side, but I just find it, on days where I'm not wearing makeup especially, it's just ching, ching, and I'm good to go. Whereas a smaller pencil, you have to be very precise and, you know, draw in individual brow hairs. With this, you just slap it on your face, and I just spat, that's disgusting. You just slap it on your face and you just go. So I've been really loving this one. So yeah, what colour am I using? I'm using the colour 4, but I should be using the colour 5. Just saying. Well, I have 2 things left. I'm going to do the 2 brushes, well, 3 things, 2 brushes and then something else, which I'm really excited to talk about because it's so cheap. Okay, but anyway, I'll get onto the brushes. So this is the KIKO 61 brush, and it is a flat shader brush. I don't know if you can see that, so it's flat at the top. I have usually used a flat shader brush, but that's curved at the top, to do my concealer under my eyebrows. And I thought I would try a flat one because I don't know why, but I just thought I would, and oh my gosh, I'm happy that I did. It's made such a difference. I feel like my edges are much more sharp. I find this really easy to work with, hence why my eyebrows are just so sharp. I thought I'd share that with you guys because it wasn't an expensive brush as well, so why not. Another non-expensive brush was the RETINOID and LANICKOL crease brush. I have little eyelids, so it doesn't really work in my crease because my crease is so tiny. I need like a little crease brush, but I have been using this in creases of clients and it works really well and blends out lovely. But what I've been using it for myself is my highlight. It's perfect for highlighting. I've started now putting a more intense highlight here and then getting the usual brush, which is a bigger fluffy brush, and putting a less intense highlight to diffuse the intense highlight and to make my highlighted area more highlighted. But yeah, I've really been loving this brush for highlighting, so I thought I'd mention that. It's so fluffy. Lastly, okay, this palette's a hot mess now, my bad, but this was £5, let me just put this out there, and this was from Primark, and I haven't actually tried Primark makeup yet at all, and they've really been getting on their game recently with their makeup, and I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos about testing out Primark makeup. Can you see it, or is it that bright? Oh my gosh, it's so bright. But it says Pure Glow highlighting palette. PS, I thought let me just open it for the sake of it, because why not. And £5. I wanted to pick up 3 of them. Anyway, this doesn't even do it justice. Let me swatch, yeah? Let me swatch. Oh, let me swatch the 2. We've got a blush. Does people use highlighting blush? Is it just me? Okay, so there's the darkest colour. There's the blush, there's the lightest colour, and the medium tone. This is the tone that I use to highlight my face, and this is the tone I use to highlight my inner corners because I just want to be blinding. But these colours are a very nice selection. I mean, you can use this on quite dark skin tones, not very dark, but we can go quite dark. And this is the first place in ages that has a palette that has this kind of range that we can cater to quite dark girls and quite light girls. Like the darkest usually that they usually go into a palette is for my skin tone. So to see in a palette it's going for darker skin tones as well, I think is amazing. I think it's a really nice selection. I also use them as eyeshadows because they're very pigmented, they're very smooth, they blend out really lovely, and I just can't believe that it was £5. So I would really grab one before they sell out because it's just, they're really good. They're really good. Really good. I could compare this to Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. And if you know me, that's my favourite highlighter. So that says a lot. Case closed. So yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. I hope I'm not too hyper for you today. I need to stop slapping my thighs in videos because it just sounds weird. But yes, I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!